checking here to see who comes through and see if this is a good time. I don't even got my watch on. Better do that. If you're catching me on the replay, you just want to fast forward through. And you can probably all see that I disabled that center stage thing because it was a little dizzying. Trying to get a little bit closer to things here. I could do that a little bit too. There we go. See, my glasses make it real difficult for me to read at certain distances as well. So we'll see how this goes. If you join in, feel free to say hello. Let me know if I can be heard because I haven't double checked everything yet. Mm. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. See? How's that? Thanks for the let me know about the sound, by the way. I forgot because I had my mic plugged into my Euphonia back there and had to turn off the phantom power, but I think I should be good. Let me just double check on my end. If anybody wants to let me know, feel free to do so. I think maybe we're good now. It's quiet. Okay, let me check one more thing. Okay. How's this sound? I think we should be now. I think we're good. I had to turn a couple switches on this new microphone here. This is the new Shure SM7BDB 7BDB. Let's there we go. Let's get that mic right in there, right in my face. And now, but how's the focus? I feel like we're focusing more on the mic than me, but who knows? I'm on the iPad, so we'll see how it turns out. What am I going to say here? Yeah, better. Thanks everyone for popping in. You're watching the DJ Lab here in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's a nice day outside. It was a little bit cloudy, but it's not so bad. There's no snow. Bunghole Camper, don't tell me that this mic sounds so much better because I don't want to spend the goddamn money. You know, I'm either going to spend like $60 a month or I'm going to outright buy it. And spend $60 a month seems kind of crazy, so I guess I could always finance it. Even though I don't really need to finance, I could buy it outright. God, I hate spending money on this shit. But it does work really good having this XLR connector into the iPad. It's a quick, easy setup. And sometimes I just want to be quick and easy. With this setup here, I could take my iPad and take my mic and I could just go anywhere and live stream for wherever I want to be. So this might be a really good option when I'm at the record store. I should go there again sometime soon. Big news. Guess what I'm allowed to do? So I guess I'm allowed to tell you that I have a Rain Performer. The Rain Performer, it's a motorized 4-channel controller. I've got it. I can't do a review on it yet. I can do little teaser pictures and stuff and show little glimpses of it. And then I see a guy go on the Rain Performer group on Facebook, and he did a goddamn Twitch live stream with it. So I'm like, what? That's not really a teaser. You know? We're allowed to take this thing and go DJ out with it. Like I could take it out to a bar and DJ with it, but you're not supposed to make a video where you're like predominantly on the thing. Like it's like the highlight. And this guy's got two camera views, one looking straight down on it, doing Twitch. So I emailed In Music to see, am I allowed to do this? Can I do a live stream with the performer? Because if so, man, I'm going to hook it up and I'm going to do a live stream. Fuck it. I don't get why some people are allowed to do some shit and some people aren't. So either he is allowed and I'm allowed, or he did it, he's not allowed, and he's got a non-disclosure agreement signed, and that'll be the last time he ever gets something from them. I don't know. Beats me. What's going on, Bunghole Camper? What's going on, Troy? If you're watching, feel free to click up the corner somewhere. There's like the three dots. You click, it opens up a menu. You got to click the like. Or you could just comment. The chat is good. You can put a 1. 1 if you're happy, 2 if you're sad, 3 if you don't give a shit. And Bunghole, things are going good. Well, they're okay. You know what I mean? Like, they're about as good as I get. It's as good as it gets around here. What's going on, DJ Marky Batch? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, it's as good as it gets. You know, usual 50-year-old pains and shit like that. You can see behind me, I have the EFX 500 hooked up because I'm selling that thing. Let me just go over here. Leaving the day job, eh, Troy? I'm just starting my day job, technically, I guess. Because I don't have a job. This is it. This is all I'm doing. That puppy there, that effects processor, really good. I'm selling it because I have another one. I've got the clear one. So I got the white skin on it. Going to sell that thing here in Toronto for 250 simoleons. That's it. 250 bucks. And I'm potentially going to buy an EFX 1000 so I can do some videos on that thing. But I don't know if I want to spend the money because I'm broke. You want to see something else I got? Sometimes companies send me things. And this is awkward to show on camera. Oh. But look at this thing. The bee stopper. Or is it that? No. Sorry, my bad. Bee topper. Look at that, eh? Woo! So, funny story about that light. I get it. I don't have any DMX controllers. It has an auto, but it's got the menu on the front. So I turn this thing on. I'm going through the menu, and the thing's this close to my face, right? This close. And I get the sound going, and the fucking thing starts rolling away, almost takes my goddamn hand off, and the light flashes on my face that close, and it fucking blinds me. Like, I mean, temporarily, I was like, whoa, I was fucking messed right up, man. So, I don't know what these guys are thinking. How the fuck do you make a menu system that's right there? You know what I mean? I'm like, and then get blinded. That's stupid. Like, it should have an app, a fucking wireless remote, something. But how the hell are you navigating a system when the light's spinning around? Gonna take your fucking head off, man. Like, blind the shit out of you. It's fucking wild. So Marky Batch, you just saw that DJS 1000 video. That's cool, eh? I did that video 5 years ago. 5 fucking years ago, I did a video showing how the DJS 1000, you could run your effects through it. run your line through it and use the effects on the DGS 1000 just like an effects processor. But then I learned some new things. About that. So with that effects processor, when you're doing that shit, so you got your one pad, so you can make all your different pads line ins, right? And each one of those pads, you can adjust the effects. So you're going to have instant gratification effects. You're going to have all your pads lined up, different echoes, different things, whatever you want to do, different delays. And then you go to the mute and you basically just turn the pad, hit the two pads, the pad that you want to turn off and you want to turn on. So you can just jump through effects. I mean, it's fucking brilliant. It's brilliant shit. I don't know how I'm the only guy who thought about this. You see, I've never used mine through a DAW. That's the one thing I haven't done with it. I'm not really into Ableton. I think there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, I don't really have a nice desk setup where I can sit at my computer at a proper chair and work on shit. So that's my first problem for doing shit like that. The other problem, I'm old and stupid. So it's not about Ableton, it's about the sounds. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what I would do with it. And really, if I want to just play with that kind of stuff, by the way, I don't really need to use that. Because I have this. It's a loaner. I don't own it. So here is what the idea was. I was going to use this to sequence all my drum machines and stuff and not even use it with Ableton. And you know what? It's way too fucking hard for me. It's way over my head. Even had the guys at Akai contact me by video and we went through and kind of set it up, but lots of issues. I don't got a lot of space around here. So to set up all my drum machines with the sampler and everything is, what's going on, Chris from Germany? It's a pain in the ass for me to set things up, number one, and leave them set up. Don't have the space. Once again, my friends, people pop in here, and you just got to click up there somewhere at the top. Depends on what side I'm looking at, I guess. So three dots, there's three little dots. You click on that shit, it opens up a menu, and there's a like. So if you're in here, you're watching the video, I'm being helpful, please hit the like button. It helps the shit out. The other thing that people could be doing, thanks for hitting that like, by the way. What's the other thing here? Let me show you guys another link. In case you don't know, so see that right there? I just pinned it at the top. It's up there somewhere. That's the link to my PayPal. And this channel relies heavily on donations on PayPal. I'm going to be dead honest, 17,000 subscribers. I get about 130,000 views per month. I get approximately about 500 new subscribers per month. And I only make, after they take the tax off in California, I only make about $500 a month. That's it. I do Google 360 tours. I haven't done any in a while. I've had some jobs where I've had some money saved up, but I am far from rich, man. I'm literally burning through my savings, and it's almost gone. That Alpha Theta Euphonia back there, you see that puppy? That's not paid for. That's sitting on a goddamn credit card. That's $5,000 sitting on a credit card, and I haven't made no payment yet. I don't even know what the monthly minimum is going to be. I've got pretty good interest rate, but I don't like to carry a balance on my credit cards. So if you want to help the channel, a couple of bucks. I mean, some people have donated big money, some people donate small money. I just wish it would be a little bit more consistent and everybody enjoy it while I can. Enjoy what? You talk about the APC 64? I don't even use it. I should pack it up and send it back because I'm not going to use it. I don't got the time for that shit. So yeah, if you can support the channel, if everyone, I mean, it's fucked up. When I do these live streams, I look at the numbers, I'm like, shit. No, the Euphonia is not going anywhere. Like, that Euphonia is mine. I own it. I'm just saying, it's on a credit card. It's not going back. It's not getting sold. It will get paid for. Whether I pay for it sooner or I pay for it later with some interest, I don't give a shit. I'm keeping it. The plan was to sell the A9 and a pair of CDJ 3000s, and that'll put me ahead of the game. I just don't really like selling gear. I'm a gear hoarder. I don't like to sell the shit. What can I tell you? So, all it takes, like I said, a little bit of this, a little bit of all of you guys popping in a couple of bucks towards the cause, and we can keep shit running. It's my time, too. I'm old. I got pains. I got fucking these nerve pains in my side and my legs now. Shit's going crazy. My eyes are always fucked up. The money I've spent just on glasses so I can do this shit. Just the money I've spent on glasses in the past 5 years, you'd have no fucking idea. If you're a long-time watcher of my channel, then you know the struggle of me and fucking glasses. I got to go for another eye exam again. End of the month, I think my eyes are changing. I literally can't see fucking close-up worth of shit. And for me to read this, right, I got to look up like that. Just adjust my my height adjustable desk will make things a little easier, perhaps. And I don't know. So, what's everyone up to tonight? Right now, it's like 8:22 p.m. here in Toronto. Toronto. Or Toronto. Depending on where you're from. I'm really hoping that I get the go-ahead to do a live stream with the performer. I don't think so. I don't think that was part of the deal. There it is. This was a beta tester who broke the rules. We're dealing with him now. Yep. I don't get these guys, man. You get something, you know, and this guy was a bait. So he's not just a reviewer. Like, I got my Rain performer because I'm a reviewer. This guy posts a thing saying, you know, there's going to be lots of reviews out there, but I'm like the only one that was there from the beginning because he's a beta tester. And the dude is jeopardizing his fucking relationship with the company. You get in as a beta tester and you can't fucking hold off. You got your Twitch channel with a couple thousand subscribers, and the dude is doing a fucking live stream with the performer. Like, you were told, we were all told that after May 6th, Santino just sent a message asking if I could play. It's funny he says that. Could I play something on the Euphonia, play some progressive house and shit. And here's the problem right now. I'm doing a rant. I'm not really doing a mix. I'm jacked in through my iPad with the mic. I don't have the Euphonia plugged into the system right now, so I can't really do it right now. That's not to say I would do a mix. And I gotta set the cameras up better too. I don't have a great camera angle for the Euphonia. It does sound fucking incredible though. I've got mixes up. Did I do a mix? I'm pretty goddamn sure. Let me look at my stuff here. I'm pretty sure I've got a mix doing exactly that. Just taking a look at my stuff. I do so much shit, I can't really remember what I do. That's a tech house mix. Ah, yeah, see right there. Look at that. It's right there. Um, yeah, there it is right there. So I've done live. So you're in the market to, so you own CDJs and you're in the market to buy a Euphonia. Now, let me just explain something to you. I'll tell you exactly if it's worth the money. Here's where it's worth the money. If you like sound quality and you like the idea of melting your music together, rotary mixers are really good for that. Euphonia is good. Are there better rotary mixers on the market for the money? Maybe. I haven't used them. I don't know. But from what people tell me, I gotta jump back a little bit. My glasses, I'm really straining my eyes to be looking at the screen here. Um, so, what I was gonna say, if you need a rotary mixer that has effects, and you're not gonna hear me throw, I don't do hip hop beats, so you're in the wrong place for that, man. What do you mean the volume's low? Is the volume low right now? Are we okay? Is the volume low right now? Are we okay? Thanks for staying subbed. I don't make hip hop beats just because I don't really know how. It's I don't really know how to make hip hop beats, man. I like 90s hip hop. I like taking 90s acapellas. Yeah. So I like taking 90s acapellas, mix it with drum and bass. That's kind of fun. Um, but back to this Euphonia mixer question. The Euphonia is good at blending shit. I mean, you put two songs together, and I just keep fucking telling you guys, it sounds like they're melting together. Where other mixers stack songs and you can stack it and you're taking it out. Think about like you're running Ableton. You got one track, another track, and you adjust your volume, and there you go. This just feels like melty. Right. And like all these other mixers are good, but this has the onboard effects, which is nice. I like the way they've incorporated the isolator with the send return, so you can actually do a send effect on just the mids, highs, or lows. That's pretty good. You can run DJ Pro. DJ Pro, my iPad on this thing is fucking fantastic, man. What a great way to mix. Virtual DJ works, Tractor works, Serato works. Every DJ software works with this thing, no problem. So I'll tell you the one thing it can't do. One thing, RMX 1000 or the EFX 500. So you have a master insert. The master insert is literally affecting the master output. And then you have your send return. So on your effects, you can flick it to the external, like the external one. But I'm fucking missing something. Maybe I'm stupid. I've tried EFX 500. I've tried RMX 1000. I've tried my Vestex isolator. I've tried my DGS 1000. I've tried every goddamn thing I have that can do a send return through the send return. And you know what? It phases. You know why it phases? Because I believe it's got something to do with the fact shit's going through the Rupert Neve transformer and coloring it a little bit. So it creates a little bit of a delay between the two. It's like when you play two tracks on top of each other at the same time. And you'll notice this on like an A9, an S11. There's a lot of things. If you do instant doubles and you turn all your faders up, and it sounds like it's phasing because it's just they're clashing. It's either that there's a delay, there's something, and when you run the send return, so maybe someone can explain this to me. If I run my EFX 500 through that send return, so I only want to affect the channel, one channel at a time, it can't do it without phasing. And if I turn down the isolator on that thing, on the effect processor, you still hear the music. The isolator does not, it just turns down. It's like you took two sources, stacked them, and I'm only turning down the one source. You see what I mean? So, I don't fucking get it. Maybe this is a bug. Maybe this is a firmware update they can do. Maybe it's something, but it does not work. Mojax said the EFX 500 works on it. Mojax, we've talked about this online. I've asked him. He's like, oh, you got to do this. I've done everything. And I've done it on my Euphonia. I had another Euphonia. I saw it on a third Euphonia. I've seen it on a fourth Euphonia. So it's not the system. It's something up the Euphonia. If you want to do external send returns, just keep in mind it's only going to be on the master. That's it. But that being said, with this thing here, I don't think if you're a rotary mixer guy, chances are you're not really big into effects anyways. So getting a handful of effects is probably pretty good. I'm assuming if you want a rotary, it's because you're concerned about sound quality. The fucking sound quality is just blow your fucking mind. It's a little bit better than a V10. I mean, I had it at my friend's house. We had them both side by side because he had the space. Like, I've got a V10 sitting here. I could do the same test, but I've already done it. So we had instant doubles going, right? V10 had the Euphonia. We had them both in mono. We had one speaker plugged into the Euphonia, one speaker plugged in, and we sat there in the middle between the two speakers, ear level, listening. And they were like, they're KRKs, but they're like good KRKs. And the Euphonia has a little bit more detail. It has a little bit more detail to it. So it's kind of funny. I like the Euphonia because, you know what? I like turning the knobs. You know, you feel a bit more connected to the mix. There's something you can subtly do things. I like the simplicity. I like the VU meter. The energy level meter. I just love that kind of shit. The look of it is nice. You know, the rose gold on the knobs, I don't mind it, but I've seen some guys modify these things and change the wood size and change the knobs. Like, I don't know. I might have preferred it to have, instead of these black wood sides, the wood, I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it makes me think of like IKEA furniture for some reason. It just doesn't feel like it's some kind of quality chunk of wood on the side for the kind of money they're asking. But the build quality is pretty good. It's pretty good. I gotta tell you, honestly, when I pulled out my V10 mixer, when I pulled out of the box, I was like, we're talking Canadian prices, right? It's $5,000, a little over $5,000. I'm like, fuck, this feels like a $5,000 mixer. The knobs on it, the weight, just everything was like, whoa, this feels professional. This one here feels more boutique-y feeling in a sense where, I don't know, I wasn't like wowed when I pulled it out of the box. I didn't have that fucking, oh my God, this is a $6,000 mixer. It was like, huh, It's nice. But it didn't. Even my girlfriend, who knows nothing about this shit, she looks at the two of them. I'm like, which one looks like the money? She's like, the V10. The V10 looks expensive. This does not look expensive to her. No, it doesn't look like a Master Sounds. You know, these things look like Soviet era, Russian, fucking, just something you find in a nuclear bomb shelter somewhere. I don't know, like a silo. It's this one here. It's okay. I don't like the piano finish on the top. So there's things I don't like. But if sound quality is your thing, it's great. CDJs, there's no ProLink. You can't preview your tracks. So it's kind of a little fucked up. The truth is, you better to have a pair of SC6000s or 6000Ms with dual layer hooked up with this thing to get 4 channels. Actually, there is no advantage to having a CDJ hooked up to that thing. None. Because you get none of the benefits that you would get out of a V10 or an A9. That's just the straight goddamn truth about that. Yeah. You know what? Like, let me think here. What could I do? Let me see. Let me check something. Maybe I can get this thing running. You guys want to hear the V10? Do you want to hear this Euphonia? Like, do you want to hear it? Like, not through the mic. I mean, I'm going to pump it in. I don't know if I can do this on the fly. Just hold on a sec. You guys will have to let me know if when I plug this in and get the music on, if it starts, because I got no mic right now. I'm going to plug the mic into the Euphonia. Check, check, 1, 2. What's going on, everyone? Okay, so, yeah, we got the mic going here. Yeah, buddy. What's going on, Gary? Let's try something not in key. That's the shimmer effect, by the way. Echo verb. Well, time to change things up for a second.
see my limousine. Ketamine, my teenage dream. And LSD, my sweet 16. Cocaine is my gasoline. Ecstasy, my limousine. Ketamine, my teenage dream. And LSD, my sweet 16. Cocaine is my gasoline. Ecstasy, my limousine. Ketamine, my teenage dream. And LSD, my sweet 16. Cocaine is my gasoline. Ecstasy, my limousine. Ketamine, my teenage dream. And LSD, my sweet
16. And this is the talk over. It's a fun mixer, man. All right, my friends. 10 a.m. in Japan. What's shaking, buddy? Getting hyped up for work. Yeah, that's funny that you say that because it's true. For me to rent this thing out, I would have to go with it, and I'd be standing off the side of the stage with a bat, man, with a fucking bat. I'd be right there, the bat. Hey Google, turn on the light bars. It's relatively heavy for the size of it, to be honest. You feel like you're going to a party instead of work. That's funny. What else we got here? Sorry, Gary, about your Google Assistant. Hey, Google, turn off everything. Hey, Google, turn all the lights on. Hey Google. Hey Google. Lights 30%. Hey Alexa, play some techno.
bass is deep. It's so smooth.
Funny guys in the house, man. Funny people ask me, is the needle stuck? It's techno, man. That's exactly. Loopity motherfucking loops. Loops upon loops. Let's do something a little different here for my friends. Give you an idea how things sound on this thing. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, buddy. This is a rotary mixer. This is the Alpha Theta Euphonia, just in case you don't know. This is the world's first digital rotary mixer by Pioneer DJ. Alpha Theta. Not my best mix ever. This mixer is not for drum and bass.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you scream if you want some more. Push it, watch me work it. I'm perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you scream if you want some more. Push it, watch me work it. I'm perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you scream if you want some more. Push it, watch me work it. I'm perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you scream if you want some more. Push it, watch me work it. I'm perfect. I'm perfect.
Anyway, we see them, we a bang and another one. Also, 4-5 down for one Remington. Any boy this man, I know they can kill it down. Bad man, you know me vibes can't done. Vibes can't done, we kill a sound boy me fun. Big bad man from out of England. Baseline up and tell you who this sound.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder than, bad from me born. Where you get your mother from? Thing where me get. Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want to see this cross like me up in my hand. But other man, you know me vibes can't done. Lyrics them a fire like a bullet from a gun. Big badder man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song why run.
By the way, my friends, this is no headphones either, as you can see, so it's not the best mix.
Yo, walk with the rapper pam pam. From a guy this day program, shot a slam slam. Them say them a bad man, me have to ask which one. When we a fire shot, pull pin and fling bomb. Them dead be have to trample them like king. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Balaclava upon face, matic in a hand. When I have time to waste, the rapper pam pam. Shot a slam me better than.
White vinyl, man. Yes.
See you on the other side.
Are we getting distortion?
I'm gonna make a bad decision tonight, and it's finna get you off of my mind. When you pull my trigger, I pull it good. See you on the other side. I'm gonna make a bad decision tonight, and it's finna get you off of my mind. When you pull that trigger, I pull it good. See you on the other side. See you on the other side.
So, let me tell you guys something about this mixer as well, too. Because that Rupert Neve transformer does color the sound. Hey, Google, turn off the tiles. Stupid tiles. So, yeah. And also, I'm streaming from Beatport. So, keep this in mind, too. Like, when I play vinyl on this thing, fuck, it sounds great. But what's really interesting about this mixer, when I play vinyl and I mix in something from Beatport, you wouldn't even know the goddamn difference. That's how good this shit just melts things together. You wouldn't even know, because It's just fucking fantastic. But Beatport stuff, some of the shit, especially some drum and bass, isn't necessarily, mastered the best in the best studios in the world. And that's my only beef with Beatport. They don't really vet what's coming in. Some shit sounds amazing. There's some shit in Beatport that's done in some super high-end fucking studio with high-end mix and mastering guys. And there's some other shit done in a kid's bedroom. So that's the problem. So, you know what? Every mixer is going to sound different. You got to keep in mind, we are streaming over YouTube, so there is compression. There's a lot of factors. Let me just tell you, as I sit here listening to it, it sounds good. I'm on VM80 speakers, like Pioneer DJ VM80s. Running this Euphonia with the VM80s is kind of like having like a Chevette, if you're old enough to know what a Chevette is, old rust bucket Chevette with fucking Pirelli tires and I can't remember some good rims, but it's like that, putting really good tires on a car that doesn't need it. This mixer is way better than these speakers could ever be. But I live in a little apartment here. I can't really fucking disturb the neighbors that much, right? That's the problem. Let me see if I can find something that's got like, give a little bit more something to it. You know what? Better yet, let me actually I'm going to play some vinyl. Check this out. CDJ and vinyl. So that just gives you guys a little example. I don't want to, it's getting kind of late, 9:30, but you know, I got to be respectful around here. I got the whole day to do this shit, and then I wait till nighttime. But yeah, that gives you a little idea. So that's what's interesting. When you're mixing vinyl, you know how unforgiving vinyl can be because there's no sync button. And to be able to, the mixer picks up the BPM very accurately. And to be able to have something that says like 129 and be able to adjust things and get it to sound that crisp together, it's something else. So if you're mixing vinyl, you got to have a rotary because the transients are softer. So therefore, what that means is things don't sound like they're coming apart. Things just kind of melt together a little better. The transients are softer, so therefore what that means is things don't sound like they're coming apart. Things just kind of melt together a little better. Sorry, I've just had to take a listen and make sure everything's sounding good. So guys, 9:30, I think, as much as I hate to run off when I got this many people here, I do want to emphasize once again, up in the top corner, I got 66 of you people, 41, it's jumping around. If you're up in the top corner, you click those three dots, hit the like button. I spent a fucking boatload of money. I'm not a rich man at all. I'm 50 years old. I don't have a day job. I run my YouTube channel. Doesn't make a lot of money. I do Google 360 tours. I hustle. I buy some gear sometimes and sell some gear. And I'm just kind of, I don't have a car. I have no children. Girlfriend has her place. I've got my place here. I keep my expenses low. That's it, man. That's the secret to my shit. I just don't have a lot of expensive shit otherwise than my DJ equipment. I go to thrift stores. I buy my clothes from the thrift store 9 times out of 10 because you can find good brand names. Like I'm wearing a goddamn polo shirt. I would have spent way more money than I did if I went to the goddamn mall. And if you go to the mall, you fucking look like everyone else. I don't want to look like everyone else. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit the alert button, and up there's a link to my PayPal. A couple of bucks from everyone or a few people, buy me dinner, buy me a drink, buy me a fucking donut. Would I recommend picking up a used DDJ? DDJ SX2, SX3, not so much an SX1, but SX2 was a fucking killer machine, man. Don't let anybody kid you. You can do as good a mix. Yeah, don't forget that Discord too. Hexex, stop asking for money. Is there any of like the Blue Wrench guys that want to like do something about that guy? Dude, you don't want to give money? Fine, but guess what? You're freeloading fuck. You're sitting here watching my shit for free. I spent the money, you didn't. Like, hey, if you want to hate, go right ahead. Go right ahead and hate. But if you stopped on my shit and you're sticking around, it doesn't hurt. We're a community, man. I'm not out here begging for money or some shit. I'm just saying, pay a man for his fucking time. I spent over $50,000 on DJ equipment. I've been running this channel for 11 years. Do not think I'm Mojax with my beat source. I love Mojax, but this guy has other sources of income. Cleveland Terry has other sources of income. Nick Spinelli has other sources of income. This guy doesn't. I'm not well enough to go DJ out. I have dizzy issues. You guys know what that shit. This isn't a Jerry Lewis telethon or anything. I'm not like a fucking total cripple, but there is some shit that prevents me from having, a regular DJ gig and making some good money. I used to. Now I'm a little bit retired, and I'm going to be going soon. I'm taking a look on Wednesday, a 24-hour DJ rehearsal space. I'm thinking about going over to this spot. They're talking about giving me a room. I'm going to put my gear over there, and I'm going to do lessons. So we'll see how that turns out. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but we'll find out. Exactly, man. Listen, I can sit here I've been on now for 90 minutes, and you know what? Not one person's giving me one fucking dollar. So if I happen to ask at the end of the stream for a couple of bucks, so be it. You don't want to donate? Fine. Least you can do, hit that goddamn like button up with the 3 dots, share my shit out, subscribe to the channel, get the word out, man. Like, don't be all hating. I'm not a guy who sits here and brags about his shit. I'm always telling everyone how they can have this gear too. And I buy it. No one gives me anything. This is not loaner time over here. I spend my money to give you good, hard, honest reviews to let you know, should you buy it or not? Because what are you going to do? You're going to trust the sales guy? You think the sales guy owns any of this shit? Not likely. The other review guys, they're all good guys. You know what I mean? They're giving honest reviews, but typically they've had it for a matter of weeks. They don't own it. So even my DGS 1000, the video I did today, I've had this thing for over 5 years. Just 5 years later, I'm discovering new shit about it. You got to own equipment to really be able to give some real tips and tricks, because only from using this shit over and over and over are you going to discover shit. My 900 Nexus 2, I learned new tricks on that years later. My A9, my V10, I'm, still playing around with this one. I haven't mastered it, but learning new little techniques and shit. And I can share that shit with you guys. So fuck, you don't have beyond the videos I do, you have no idea, getting tongue-tied, how much time I put into this shit. eat, breathe, and sleep this shit, man. I am the DJ Lab. I don't just run it. I am the DJ Lab. Like, I think about this shit in my sleep. I wake up sometimes going like, oh, fuck, I got an idea. Even this microphone, $65. It's a $700 mic here in Canada. I rented the fucking mic for $65 just so I could sound a little fucking better. That's it. Just to see. And you guys like it, so I'll probably keep it around. But I'm not going to keep the mic at $65 a month if people don't donate. Dad. I probably am old enough to be your dad. Listen, you need to be old enough to fucking be able to finally afford this kind of shit. You're not going to be 20 years old running with 50 grand worth of DJ gear. You know why? Because when you're 20 years old, all you want is a flashy fucking car so you can get the chicks. I'm prime example, man. I had the flashy car with the big stereo in it for the girls. Now, I don't give a shit. I have a girlfriend of 9 years. I'm fine, man. I don't need to brag about shit. I love the haters when they come on here. Call me dad. I don't give a fuck. I got no kids. I got no problem being 50. I got no problem with the gray. I have no fucking issues whatsoever because I got zero fucks to give. Anyways, people, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna play some fucking Fortnite. Dad over here is gonna go play some fucking Fortnite. That's what's happening. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for stopping by.